Hello YouTube! I'm Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Gladiabots. So what is Gladiabots? Well, it is a semi-arena combat slash sports type game where you have a team of 4 robots and you're attempting to score points and blow up the other team of 4 robots before they do the same to you. The catch here is you do not actively control your robots. You have to program them and then turn them loose. And based on how good or poorly you program them, that's how well they perform in the game. There is no RNG. Of course, the enemy team has their own programming and will be trying to do the same thing. So let's dive right in. I've gone through the trainings here, and I'll explain as we go along here. So essentially, we've got our 4 bots down here. We've got our enemy bots over here. Each of these yellow spheres are sort of the balls, and the goal is for you to pick up a ball and put it in any one of your colored goals. So we're the blue, they're the red. Doesn't matter which one goes into which goal, but you do want to score more points than your opponent. You can win one of 2 ways. Either score more than 50% of the balls on the field, meaning making it impossible for your opponent to win, or blow up the enemy team. Either one of those will net you a victory. But in terms of getting things going here and programming everything, well, we have to take a look at that. So let's take a look at it from the ground up here. Now there are 4 different types of bots here. You got your assault type, you got your shotgun, which is sort of the smaller and more agile, but there. You got your machine gun, which is the tank, and then you got your sniper. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try a machine gun. You can have as many assaults as you want, but you can only have one of each of these others. So you could have a team that's one of each. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, for simplicity's sake, one machine gun. I've been practicing around with the AI here, but we are. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually not fine, but I'll be programming them. So 3 of these guys in one machine gun. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into programming. And let's start from scratch. So, leader. What we're going to do here is we're going to make the machine gun guy the leader of the team. And he kind of we can use his programming to not only do some damage, but also orders to the team. So what we're going to do here, first and foremost, we want our leader to go after the enemy bots. That's kind of what we want to do. I mean, we could have them go after resources, but you know what? That's going to be for the assault guys. They're a little bit faster. So what we're going to do is we're going to have action, move towards the nearest, closest enemy. That is, now as far as the machine gun goes, they operate best at short or medium range. So we're going to say move towards the nearest enemy that's at long or out of range, because obviously that's if we're moving to them, we're out of range. Now what we want to do here is if they are out of range, we move. If they are in range, then we attack. Attack closest enemy who is at short or medium range. Like that. But we can do a couple other things besides just this. We can actually split some of our nodes here. If we do a connector, so we'll tell them attack anyone who's close to us. We also want to tag them. We want to mark, we're going to use our leader to sort of mark an enemy for death so we can sort of focus fire here. So team tag an enemy. Closest enemy attacked by me. So it's going to go to an attack and it's going to slap this label on them. The label itself doesn't do anything, but we can use the programming in our other bots to do that. The other thing we can do is once we start firing at a guy, we want him to keep firing. So, and it's okay if it goes to long range. So we are going to attack closest enemy. As long as we are at long range and we are attacking. So if we are actively in the act of attacking someone, keep attacking them if they move to long range. Now the way these work is these evaluate left to right. So first it will see, are we attacking someone currently who has moved into the long range? If so, keep attacking. If is the closest guy to us within short and medium, start attacking. Label, slap a label on someone who you are attacking. And then if nobody else fits the bill, then move to somebody else. So that should do pretty well here for the leader. That's all they're going to do. They are a hunter-killer here. Now, this is leaving out a whole other slew of programming in terms of fleeing from damage or whatnot. But let's do that. Okay, so let's make another one. We'll call it a follower. And that's going to be these assault bots. So what do we want our assault bots to do? Well, we want them if an enemy has been tagged with Team A, so it's been marked for death by our leader, and they're marked and they're at medium or short range, then fire. And then we'll do another one of these if, oops, not that. If we do, if an enemy has been marked for death, and is at distance from me, at long or out of range, then move towards them. Move to the closest enemy. Actually, we might need to be more specific. Move towards the closest. Oh, for Pete's sake! No, go away. No. Move towards the closest enemy that has been marked for death, because we want to make sure they're chasing the right guy. All right, let's see. Now this offers up no self-preservation things here, but let's see how we're doing. It also gives us no way to score a point. Oh wait, a derp. I just realized I never actually changed around the... so we want you following the leader AI. We want you to do the follower. follower, and follower. Okay, now we're ready. Because he has no target, they're not even moving. That's a problem. So, again, we experiment and we iterate. Then move towards that. Let's see. Otherwise, we want you just to... we want them to stay close. So, let's do this. If an ally, the machine gun class, if the machine gun class ally is at is not at short range, so which means if we've kind of strayed from the flock, then move towards the closest machine gun class ally. So if you stray from the leader, go follow the leader. All right. So yeah, they're keeping up. They're playing keeping up now. Our guy's a little on the slow side, but that's okay. And whoever he marks for death here is going to get quickly taken down. Or you guys could not fire on them at all. All right, why didn't you fire on them? If they're within medium or long range. Did my leader not mark them? What's this? Tag team attacked by me. Oh, it's tag team closest enemy. Let's get rid of this attacked by me one, because I don't think he tagged them. All right, let's try it now. He's still not applying his. He's still not applying his tag. I may be overcomplicating this. Let's try something. Let's try something else. Let's try a. If I am being attacked by an enemy, then tag them for death. Come on. Tag the enemy for that is not out of range. Oop, and hang on. Tag the closest enemy. All right, now that should get us working a little bit better. A little bit better. We shall see. Hey, all right, we got a tag. That, well, yeah, that's not, we're not doing too well here. I wonder if we start firing at someone who is at long distance. So maybe we take out this whole thing. But that way we... No, not that whole thing. I meant just this. Thank you. We modify you to say attack an enemy at long range. Oh, actually, and here's what we can do. We can split this into a conditional. If enemy is not out of reach, then attack them and mark them. We will mark them for death with the tag team here. Mark. We will mark the closest enemy. All right. I think we're going to be okay now. In fact, that means we can get rid of this whole game. Come on, when I click on something, it means unclick the other thing. Early alpha still, folks. Alright, now let's try this. So you guys still follow. But now you start firing a lot earlier, and now you guys are all set to ready to go. Well, now everybody has a label. Yeah, they're still sniping us, though. All right. You know what? Here's what we can do. Let's get some self-preservation protocols onto our followers. So, condition if our shield drops below 25%, then take an action and flee from the closest enemy who is attacking me. That way we get them to back off a bit if they're starting to take heavy damage. They don't just take it all to the face. Alright, now let's try this. So see, yeah, when they back off, their shield has a chance to regen. So now their little protocols here are doing a little bit better for us. Now, the question is, are we inflicting any long-term damage to them? We are, actually. Because they're all focus firing, these guys. Maybe it would behoove me to actually let my leader continue to move to, make sure he moves all the way up to medium range. Because he's not putting in the hurt the way that these guys are. Whoop, did we just lose our leader? Yeah, because they all focused fired him. Well, this is a lost cause without the leader. Does he need self-preservation protocols? Probably. And actually, one thing you can do is, let's see here. Condition, myself. Shield is less than 25%. Flee from closest enemy. Who is attacking me? That way you'll get to back off a little bit. Now I'm trying to think. Tag team. Attacked by me. Actually, let's add another one here. Untag Team A. If I am not attacking an enemy. Yeah, untag closest enemy. That actually that I'm no, we don't want him to untag that that's been attacked by me. No, closest enemy that's moved out of range. Yeah, that's moved out of range. That way, if they move all the way out of range, then it'll take the tag off and we continue focus proper. All right, now let's try this out. Just got to. All right, at least our leader's backing off a little bit here. Yeah, these guys are all just bunching up and being aggressive here. We are putting in some hurt to them. We get off enough shots. See, this guy's almost dead, and our guys are still nice and healthy. The shields regenerate, but the chassis damage does not. Come get them, boys. These guys are starting to smoke. There goes that one. Oh yeah, we actually need to score at least 1 point to win. All right, hang on. Let's get in. Let's get some. Let's get some stuff. Some language in there. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's do a conditional. If myself is out of range, no, not from out of range from closest resource, from out of range from closest enemy, which means if we're in Nowheresville, then action. Catch closest resource. And then score resource to closest ally base. Yeah, just score closest resource. There. That should allow us to actually Whoa, 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 whoa. Things have changed a little bit. Ooh, that's not good. Why was our guy... Well, we scored 1 point. That's a good thing. We lost a guy, though. Alright, hang on. Yeah, if we are taking shield damage... action, drop our resource, because we want to be able to... we want to be able to get away quickly enough and also start returning fire. Alright, now let's work on it. So these guys are now going for the resources. He's going away to score. But he'll come join the fray. Alright, good. You're fleeing. Yeah, they're all... Our focus fire isn't working quite as well. But we are starting to take some chips off of them. Yeah, look at that. That was a good hit right there. Good salvo. Alright, there we go. And these guys are not going to bother with the resources until all the enemies are out of their line of sight here. We got them on the ropes. And these guys look like they have their own retreat mechanism involved here. We just gotta chase these bastards down. Eventually they'll hit the wall. Can't flee forever. There we go. You just keep backing up, dude. You're gonna get focused down. Victory! Yes, so now that we actually scored a point and destroyed the enemy team, we get victory. You don't have to go and score all the other points. Alright, folks. Well, that was Gladiabots. Once again, it is in alpha right now. It will be hitting early access on Steam on August the 9th. Check out a link to the Steam page in the description. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!